everyone, it's Kelsey and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be me sharing our morning basket, which we do in the form of a morning binder. It's kind of just like our morning work. This is actually an open collaboration from Abby over at Rooted in Rest and from Jessica over at the Waldock Way. And I'm so excited to be a part of this open invitation. But our homeschool, especially since we are brand new to homeschool, like I've not even been doing homeschool a month. We're very new. So everything we're doing is trying to be as simple as we can. We are working with 2 kindergartners and a preschooler, and the preschooler sometimes participates and sometimes he doesn't. But I'm going to kind of just show our binder. It's very, very simple, and kind of talk through kind of how we do our morning work before we move into our actual curriculum for the day. Some of this stuff is from our actual curriculum, but we just kind of do it in a different way than our curriculum does, or we'll just kind of do it ahead of time before our curriculum. But this is one of my kids' binders. It is just a plain 1-inch binder. I wanted to get a 1/2 inch because I knew what we were going to be doing was going to be like a smaller portion in the morning, but they were very hard to find in colors that they liked. So I went with a 1-inch because those are super easy to find. The first thing we do every morning is we do calendar, and we have just the little numbers up here that they get to change, and then we pull out our calendar in our binder, and in here we have September, and it shows, and what they do is she really likes to do morning time. It is not my son's favorite time, so he will probably most likely just trace the number, but she does have September traced, and then sometimes she'll color some of the pictures. But this is all we do for this. We kind of sometimes we'll sing through the days of the week song, but our requirement is that we at least write what number it is, what day of the or what date it is, and that's kind of where we go from here. Sometimes we do more, sometimes we do less, but every day, that's my daughter's favorite, is to be like, oh, what's the new date? She loves morning time. Morning binder work is her absolute favorite. So she is all about doing her calendar, and then after calendar every day, this also sometimes I kind of setting up, while this is going on, I'm setting up some of their stuff for the rest of the day. But the next thing they do is they practice writing their names. This one, she actually went back today in purple and traced over a lot of her pencil work because she wanted to do more, because she loves her morning work. But this is what they are required. They're required to at least try to write their first name and their last name 1 time every day. And then we would do it throughout the day too, where we write it on stuff, but I want to at least get them the practice of that. That's really key for anything in the future, is to know how to write your name, and she's really, really good at it, so she loves doing that part. The next thing we do is this emotions chart, and this actually did come with our curriculum. We are using master books, but we have the emotions chart, and I like this because it helps me kind of know, as if I didn't already know. Most mornings I already know exactly how they're feeling, and it helps them connect their feeling to more things, and we can talk about it. So this week we're actually really working on emotions and trying to work through some emotions and things like that in our curriculum. So that is what we do, and they always like to pick one. And it's so funny because Gideon, the preschooler, he always likes to pick that he's feeling silly, and he'll be doing a very silly thing, but he loves to actually be included, and he's like, I need to tell you how I'm feeling too. He's like, my turn, my turn. So he loves doing that part of it. He has, you know, he's too little to do some of the other parts, but he loves doing that. The next thing we do is weather, and what I have for them do for this is just kind of look outside. This is an area, weather and seasons is something that we're actually really working on right now, because there's lots of confusion going on. So we really have been working on this. We always look outside the window. Sometimes we'll walk outside and be like, how's it feel out here? Do we need a jacket? And just kind of pick out our outfit. And then on the backs of these, it kind of has other pictures where you can pick different things. Like if it's raining, another way to show it. Then after we do that, I kind of go out of, I don't do exactly what the book says, but we do our letter chart that comes with our curriculum, and we go through and we do where I say the letters and then they say the picture, or I say the letter in the picture and then they say the letter in the picture, and we go through the whole chart. And then we go and we sing our alphabet, because that's Nico's favorite part. He loves singing the alphabet. We will sing the alphabet over and over. He loves doing that. So we'll go through, and sometimes I will individually break this out, and one kid will do it at a time and they'll take turns. They love the alphabet chart every day. But that is what we do there. And then, as I said, we sing it. And then another thing that came with the curriculum on the back of that is how to write the letters. We don't do this every day, that we trace every single letter, but especially where Nico, this isn't his favorite area today. He loves that part. So sometimes we will spend a little bit extra time and go through and write all the alphabet multiple times. Last week we did it over and over a few days, but he loved doing it, so it got him to practice, so we spent extra time doing it. I wouldn't say that our morning basket takes a tremendous amount of time if they're really wanting to push through. Sometimes it takes a really long time. But this is the basics for what we do. Just that simple thing every morning. They know the routine and they know it's coming. We have had to try to switch it up a little bit, that we don't do it always first thing in the morning, to try to see if that would help with my sons not wanting to do it. But right now I think it's going to be best if we just move back to doing it first thing, just to get that routine going, even though it's not his favorite thing. But another thing that I have been working through is I've just been trying to grab a couple books. We don't always do it right in the morning time. A lot of times we'll do our book reading after we finish curriculum. So we finish curriculum, have lunch, have break, and then come back and work on some books right before rest time or nap time. And this is one that we've been working through, is the seasons. As I said before, we have been kind of struggling in that area, just trying to get that concept. Also, any book that they're just wanting to read, a lot of times we do that after we finish curriculum. That way we can just push through and get the basics done, because some days it's not very easy, and that way if we have extra time we can always delve into the extra things. That is all we do for morning basket. I say basket, it's binder, but it's all the same concept. But I do that, and then maybe little extra things here and there, but that's our basics, because I want to keep it very simple, because I get really overwhelmed when there's a lot going on, and I just want to get them the basics learned, and then be able to do extra fun things like dot markers or Play-Doh or things like that after we get done with the curriculum part, or kind of as one of our break times. But that is it. That is all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited to kind of do these collaborations if they fit with what I have going on. As I said, I am brand new to homeschooling, so we are trying, and this is my simple way of trying, is just keeping everything in one place and getting it done all at one time, and then moving on from there. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.